Hi and welcome. My name's Dan from Awareful, and it's an absolute privilege to be in front of you all at Haute Valle School, offering you a practice in mindful compassion. Absolutely incredible that you're all going to come together and give this little practice a go. I promise it's not going to take any longer than 10 minutes, and you don't even need to close your eyes for this. You can just practice. You know, you don't need to even look like you're doing it. You can just pretend. In fact, let's do a quick little pretend practice. Amazing. You did fantastic there. Did you need to do anything? No. And that's a little bit of what we're going to be bringing to this meditation. And so let's just go back into that again. Let's just maybe shake the arms off, get ourselves comfortable in however we're sitting. And then if you're wanting to, allowing your eyes to close. And remember, you can open and close your eyes as much as you want. Try not to make much noise during the practice though, because it's not just the people that are practicing the benefit, but the science points to that everyone around them benefits from these types of practices without having to do anything. And so remembering as well that you can open and close your eyes as much as you'd like, that you're in complete control. This isn't hypnosis or trance. All you're going to be doing is listening to some guidance or these instructions that I'm going to be offering. And wonderfully, one of the side effects of what we're going to do is we feel more relaxed. And so I want you to see if you can feel your feet on the floor. I want you to see if you can feel the pressure of your feet against the floor. Now I'm going to ask you loads of questions, and I don't need to hear any of the answers aloud. But this idea of how do you know you have feet? What sensations make you aware you have feet? And just feeling those, aware of them. And then from your feet, I want you to bring your attention into your hands. In the same way you felt your feet, you can also feel the sensations in your hands. Maybe there's warmth, pressure, tingling sensation. And then into your shoulders. And even if you want to give your shoulders just a bit of a shake, a move, getting them a bit more comfortable, maybe you can feel the clothes that you're wearing, the weight of the shoulders, whatever they are. Again, you're just aware of the sensations. It doesn't matter how well you're doing. Just practicing is the most important part. And then from here, I want you to see if you can notice that you're breathing. And in the same way you notice your feet, your hands, your shoulders, you can also notice the movement of your breath. You don't need to control or change it. And I want together just to take 3 big deep breaths. You can make as much noise for these ones as you'd like, but a big deep breath in and out. But as you're breathing out, I want you to see if you can just lengthen the out breath just a little bit more and just relax a little bit more into your chair. Now we're going to do 2 more of those. A big deep breath in and then relax and let go. Relax into your chair. And 1 more. Because as we begin to relax our mind and relax our body, it just allows us to think a little bit more clearly. And wonderfully, just taking a couple of deep breaths in that way creates a little bit of space for what is happening around us. And that is actually a real act of compassion, whether you realize that or not. And so now all I want you to do, I want you to imagine as you're going to keep bringing attention just to the sensations of your breath. So you're bringing attention to the movement, the flow in and the flow out. Maybe you can feel it at the nose or the mouth. Maybe it's in the stomach, the shoulders. And I want you just to spend a few moments now just trying to notice the sensations of your breath. Absolutely anywhere. It doesn't matter how much of your breath you notice or how little. And even if you're struggling to notice the sensations of your breath, you can even just place your hands on your stomach and just feel your stomach as it rises and falls. And as you're doing this, I want you to imagine that all around you is a colour that you associate with kindness or compassion, or maybe even relaxation, whatever you'd like. But just imagine everywhere around you, everything that you see is this colour of kindness, this colour of compassion. Now, when I do this, it's almost like I could imagine it being sort of like this fog, and it's just everywhere. It doesn't matter what colour you choose, and you can change it as often as you'd like. But obviously, if this colour is everywhere, we can begin to breathe this colour into our bodies. And I want you to imagine doing that, like you could breathe this colour in through your nose or your mouth. Like you could breathe kindness into the body. And again, it doesn't matter how well you do with this. You're just doing your best. Just the fact that you're giving it a go is incredible. You don't need to expect any sort of sensation to happen. You're just going to breathe this kindness in as best as you can do. Imagine breathing this colour into the body. Now, don't worry about if the colour changes during the practice. You're just practicing breathing colour into the body, breathing this kindness in. And just to make that breath just a little bit more kind, I want you to, in your thoughts, not aloud, say in your mind what you feel you need right now. And maybe you've got some tests coming up, or some difficult conversations, or maybe you're struggling a little bit due to everything that's going on with COVID or whatever it is, feeling a little stressed or worried. And that's okay. It's very normal and natural to feel these things, and why this practice is so important. Because we're trying to soothe those feelings. Just by breathing in this way, the science points to that this can help soothe those feelings. And so as you breathe in, you're going to breathe in strength, or breathe in joy, maybe compassion, whatever you want. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. And if you can't think of anything, just say the word strength in your thoughts, of course, not aloud. Like you could literally breathe strength into the body. Maybe at the moment you're feeling amazing, so just using the word compassion, or joy, happiness, whatever you'd like. And I just want you to breathe in this way. Breathe that joy into the body. And as you're breathing in this way, this light, this colour is just going to gather and get bigger and bigger and bigger, until I want you to imagine almost like your whole body is consumed by this light, consumed by this colour, which allows that strength, that compassion just to filter to every part of the body. Now, sometimes it can feel like this movement through the body, like there's this warm feeling, warm sensation. Sometimes it's just the visual of being consumed by what you need that really helps. But I want you just to keep breathing in what you need, letting this light get to all parts of your body, let this colour to all parts of your body, bringing with it whatever you need right now. And the last thing I want you to do, I want you to imagine someone that you know right now that's struggling, is going through something difficult. Maybe they're a little bit more worried. Maybe they're getting bullied. Maybe they're confused. And I want you to share some of this light with this person. I want you to imagine sending this light to this person. I want you to imagine sharing this strength, this kindness, this compassion. When I do this, I almost imagine like both of us are consumed by this light, this colour. And I want, as you breathe in, to let that word go and focus now just on the out-breath. And as you breathe out, I want you to send out that word strength, or that word compassion, to this one person. And the person can change if you want to. It doesn't need to be perfect. But you're going to breathe out what they need. And I want you to imagine seeing them receiving that. Receiving that strength, that compassion. Maybe you're imagining them smiling and saying thank you. And you're turning that gift of self-compassion into the selfless act of compassion for this person who is struggling right now. Now maybe at the moment you just want to share it with yourself, and that's okay too. Recognizing that is so important. But if you feel like you could give to this other, then do. And importantly, seeing them receiving it, saying thank you, and sending that strength on your breath. And now, just to finish, I want you just to let go of all words, all colours, all visualizations, and just spend the last couple of moments as you begin to open your eyes, just noticing that you're breathing again. I want you to feel your feet on the floor, wiggle your shoulders around, feel your hands, get a sense of you being here. And again, thank you so much for your time. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon.